everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Glossy Philosophy. My name is Jansen Bidman. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up because today we are talking easy transitional outfits from summer into fall. So let's get started. We're in the middle of August, which is always that weird time of year because we are loving the fall trends. We want to dress for fall, and yet it's still pretty warm outside. Maybe you're still dealing with high heats. Maybe you're starting to dip just a little bit and adding in some jackets. But the good news is that you can take a lot of your summer staples and add just one thing or change a color, change a texture, and all of a sudden it becomes a little bit more fall. So let's go through the options, starting with shorts all the way to dresses. Shorts are absolutely still having a moment for fall. I've seen them in faux leather, coated, metallic. Black is huge as well. So if you have a black pair of shorts like I do, this one is from Taylor LOFT. These are the new version with the eyelet detail, which has that very ladylike detail that is very popular right now. And I really like that these also have a little bit of pleating, so it gives you lots of room down here without feeling so constricted. It looks amazing with tighter tops, but it also looks really good when you are transitioning with button downs. Now I've chosen this really fun one from Rails, and Rails do some of the best button downs for women, I think. Not only is the texture and quality really good, but they have really fun prints. So this is their Charli shirt, and of course it's got some really fun wild cats leaping and bounding and doing all the things all over this shirt. So it gives you a little bit of that pattern, but it also has the black and white, and graphic is very big and will continue to be big, I'm gonna guess, all the way through winter. So of course we're keeping it very simple with our color palette, black and white. Do it with a black sandal, do it with a studded sandal. That would be really cool. Mix it up with your bag with maybe brown, or going with something that has a little bit of texture, a crocodile pattern, or of course keeping it all black and white, and that looks very chic and put together. If it is a little bit cooler outside, grab a linen jacket, grab a blazer, and you look very put together, very polished, and great for just like a meetup if shorts are appropriate for that instance. Now we're gonna get into skirts, because not only are shorts having a moment, skirts are also having a moment. We are definitely in a skirt cycle. Seen this all the way from fall last year with the slip skirts all the way through now. The slip skirts are coming back, yes, but before we want to start wearing something like a slip skirt, we are going to grab our black pencil that is cotton and is a little bit more breathable as the weather continues to be a little bit warmer. This one is from Michael Stars. It has the ruching on the side, and you really get to decide how high or how low you want this skirt to go. Of course, you can grab something in a jersey. That would be really great as well. And I'm sticking with the black and white color palette from the first outfit, but we are making this a little bit more chic, a little bit more sophisticated, because we have our longer pencil skirt and then we have our ribbed tank. Now this ribbed tank I've talked about many times before. This is kind of a staple at Evereve. The ribbing is much bigger and it makes it feel a little bit more grown up, a little bit more sophisticated. It does have a crew neck, so it's not like a mock neck or a turtleneck or anything like that, which is also very popular, and we'll be covering that in a few outfits. So the crew neck, I think, keeps it really fresh, and it makes it not too dressy, not too corporate. So you can take just this base outfit pretty much anywhere. But if you want to add a little scratch, a little something of interest, you're going to grab a vest. And you're not only going to grab a vest, you're going to grab a denim vest. Vests are here. Vests are here, and I am personally here for the vest movement because I think it's a really fun way to add another layer without it being a jacket. Sometimes I stare at my jackets and I think, I don't want to wear you anymore. But I need a little bit of extra layer. I need something to pop this outfit, and just putting this and having all these three different textures, and yet it's not anything distracting. You still look very pulled together, and yet you look visually interesting. You look like you put a little bit of time into it, and yet it feels still very carefree. The next skirt option is following that idea of a pencil skirt, but we've seen these midi and maxi skirts again all the way from last fall to now, and now Pistola has come out with this beautiful green one. This still has the front slit. I'm starting to see the slits in the back. Now the nice thing about a slit in the front is that as you move, you create a little bit of movement. Your legs have a little bit of a peekaboo moment. It also allows for some visual space to happen, especially when the skirts are a little bit on the longer side. Now with skirts like this, I'm 5'7" and I often feel kind of drowned out by them, but because this one is in a darker color, I felt like it just worked a little bit better. I also like that when I sat down, the slit didn't go up too high, because a lot of the slits, in order to create that visual space and not feel so heavy on the body, a lot of the slits are going up way too high so that when you sit down, it doesn't work. So before you purchase, make sure that you are trying on these maxi and midi skirts sitting down, standing up, bending over, all the things that you do on a normal basis, and make sure that it fits in with your actual life before you take that price tag off. I also really like these utility pockets because whenever you have a bigger pocket like this, it lengthens the body. We are starting to see those smaller patch pockets come back in vogue. They were around a little bit last year. Now I feel like I'm seeing them quite a bit more from different brands. And the thing about that is that you're putting a box right here usually, and you have to think, is this something that I want to draw attention to? Because there's usually a little bit of a pop with the stitching so that you can see the pockets, and it looks really cool sometimes. I always like a little bit of a longer pocket if I'm going for something a little bit more casual. If I'm going for something a little bit more dressy, then I just want your regular kind of slip pocket that's hiding, that doesn't distract and doesn't draw the eye down here. And to keep this a little bit on the more elevated side, we're going with a vest, but we're going with a woven vest, and we're going in a stripe. We're also going with a very chic cream and kind of a gray brown color. So even though, again, we're keeping the color palette very simple, we're keeping it very chic. And with this one, I would absolutely play with those really rich cognac browns. I think look so good against the green. And even though this is kind of a cooler brown in the stripe, I still think it works because of the cream that's going on. And this creates a really great weekend outfit, or maybe casual Friday moment. Or if you're a teacher, this is a great one for every day. It's also a great one for getting your classroom ready, meeting up with girlfriends. There's so many options with this one. This one feels like the kind of go anywhere outfit. Another skirting option, just as with pants, how they get wider, they get skinnier, they change the bottoms, they change the lengths, all of those things. The same thing is happening in skirts right now because, again, we are in a skirting cycle. We're also seeing a lot of ladylike details like the eyelets, a little bit more on the shoulder areas, maybe just a little bit more femininity. But we are also starting to see these fuller skirts, which again harken back to that 1950s new look from Dior. It looks great on pretty much every body shape, and how you carry this into fall is by picking a fall color palette or a neutral color palette, something in those cognac browns, something in mustard, something in navy. So even though this is a linen skirt, this feels very fall. I can wear this with navy, I can wear this with white, I can wear this with cream, I can wear this with breast. I can wear it with all the things that we need to. But I'm going to keep the color palette very simple because I want the details of this outfit to really shine through. I want you to be able to see that eyelet detail on the shoulder. I want you to see the caning pattern that's going on here. I don't need a pop of color to distract from that. If I am going to do a pop of color, I'll put it in my bag, I'll put it in my shoes, maybe in a belt if I really want to. But this is a very sophisticated, very grown-up way to wear the ladylike trend. Pants are going through an interesting change. We've had wide leg for so long, and now we're starting to go back into the straight. And I'm going to assume that in the next year, we are going to start seeing more skinny jeans. However, I think we can all agree that the wide leg is really lovely, especially when you pair it with something a little bit more fitted. So even though pant styles come and go, please pick the pant style that fits best for you. you. If you look awesome in a skinny, rock a skinny all the time. If you look awesome in wide leg, rock that wide leg all the time. If you look great in the straight, do it all the time. Whatever your go-to, I feel amazing in silhouette, forget about what the trends are and just go for it. If you want to dabble in what's trending right now, you are looking for more of that straight leg. However, you probably still have a lot of wide leg pants because we've been going heavy on that wide leg for a while. I'm even seeing culottes come back in style. So I don't think the wide leg is going anywhere, but the thing you want to think about with a wide leg is because you have so much volume on the bottom, it's really important to go a little bit more fitted on top. If you add in a boxy jacket on the top of the fitted top, that's okay because we can still see your silhouette underneath that jacket. So I've decided to go with a mock neck striped ribbed top from LOFT. Actually, both of these are from LOFT. The pants are from LOFT and this is from LOFT. This top is incredible. It came out around springtime, I think, and I have worn it so many times. And the great thing about this black and white stripe is that the proportions of the stripe work really well for so many body types, so many body shapes. The ribbing, it doesn't cling to you, it just kind of glides over you, and it works really well with so many of these other things that we are talking about with the black skirts, but it also looks really chic with navy as well. So don't be afraid to mix your neutrals, your blacks, your cognacs, your caramels, your navies. They all look really nice together. This would even look really great with the green skirt. Make sure that you have a striped top because not only are stripes huge, they're just something really good to have in your wardrobe. We've gone through shorts, skirts, pants, and now we're gonna hit up two dresses that I think everybody kind of needs. And it's something that I continuously look for, like what's the best version out there? What's the version that is going to make my life easier? We need those easy breezy pieces, and dresses are a great way to go. So some kind of a denim or denim-like dress is going to be key in the fall. This one is in a really interesting color. It's a gray soft blue with these dark charcoal gray buttons. This is from Sanctuary. They do amazing, amazing work at a really great price point. You can find them at Nordstrom, you can find them at Bloomingdale's, you can find them at Evereve, and I really love this silhouette. This is one of the best shirt dresses I've ever put on my body, and normally I don't go for a shirt dress because it just doesn't work when I sit down, but this one, somehow they figured out the proportions so that it works even if you have a little bit of a curve. It does come with a self-tie belt, but of course you can always do a leather belt, no belt, or the actual belt that it comes with. I love this by itself. I love this with a blazer. I think something like this, even though it's technically not denim, it kind of harkens to that idea of that denim dress that is very, very popular in the fall and very popular this year. The other dress that you need is a black dress. It doesn't matter if it's shorter, if it's longer, if it's somewhere in between. It depends on where you want to use it. If you want the most versatility, I would go with something that is at least knee length or close to, because then you can wear it to work, you can wear it running around, you can wear it to the symphony. A black dress will take you in so many different situations, so many different places, so many different gatherings. It is just one of those things that you have to have in different weights, in different styles, and it's just a good thing to have one for every season or every couple of seasons. This one is from Ann Taylor, and I was shocked when I put it on. It is a beautiful, again, a beautiful shirt dress with these really shiny gold buttons. Has a little bit of that lady detail with the puff sleeve, but it's not too much. This dress definitely feels like it will still feel fashionable for years to come because of the silhouette. It also has a self-tie, which I really love, so I can use that, or I can use my own belt. I can also dress it up and I can dress it down. I can add jackets to this. I can add vests. I can add all the things I need to, and I can also wear it with my black tights and boots as winter comes. So those are your outfit inspirations for easy transitional outfits. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I think August can be one of those really tough months because we've just come off Nordstrom anniversary sale where we actually bought sweaters, and we're not going to be able to wear those sweaters and those winter coats for quite a while still. So what are those pieces that we can pull from summer and transition them into fall? I hope you found this video helpful. I do fashion videos every Wednesday, beauty videos every Friday. Make sure you are following me on Instagram and watching the shorts in between, because not only am I showing these outfits, but I'm also showing how to transition them another step into slightly colder weather. So I hope you enjoy that, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye.